Hey, what's going on everybody? Long time no see. What's happening? It's Lee, the Skinny Jean Gardener here. How are you all doing? Welcome to the channel, of which I've neglected somewhat. Sorry about that. This is the place where you come for This is the place where you come for inspiration, plus I talk about what's going on in the gardening world. Changed it a little bit. Not much. But you might be asking, where have you been? Or you might not be, actually doesn't really matter, does it? But I've been building a show garden, sure. We'll talk about that soon, maybe. We'll do a little review of that. And I'm writing a book. So that's taken up no time at all. So overall, it's been pretty busy here at SJJGQ. SJJGQ. Can't speak, yabba dabba do. And if you want more of that, then head over to the podcast. Right, should we actually get into this video? This week I'm reviewing RHS Cardiff Flower Show. That's right, if you don't already know, I was there, presenting for the RHS. We won't review that. Some of it wasn't actually that bad. You should head over to their Facebook page and let me know there. But today on the channel, we're going to talk about the show as a whole and tell you what you were missing out on. So I'm going to put it like this. It is the best flower show I have ever been to or been part of. Now, this is all about getting kids and families involved in gardening. So, where better, you would think, than a flower show? And you'd be right, because Cardiff had so much, too much for families, if anything, too much. Is that possible? No, it's not. It's not possible. And that's what it's all about, inspiring families and kids to get gardening. And sometimes, let me just break it to you, sometimes, guys, kids don't like seeing show gardens. Shocker. I mean, I absolutely love a show garden, sure, but I'm now in my 30s. So at these shows there needs to be a good balance, and this one balanced it heavily on the kids side, which was great. There was so much for them to do. There was a tree climbing. You should have seen this kid whoosh, up a tree, like flying up a tree. We're missing tree climbing, aren't we? We're missing that. I remember when we used to have this tree, I think I've talked about it before, a tree next to our house. We always used to climb it, and then the council greased it up. I think it was the council, unless it was the neighbour, but greased the tree up so we could go tree climbing. We were missing the boat. There was a nice little family trail to do with a hungry caterpillar. That was a nice little touch. I like that. Willow weaving, which we didn't manage to do on the live, but doesn't matter, Mel. You never watch this, and you won't understand it either, so it don't matter. The classic potting up a plant. I like that. Plus teapots. They have like teapots where you could plant up as well. A trampoline. Woohoo! On a Sunday, some of the shows were aimed towards kids, which was quite a nice little thing. So on the family side of things, top marks. I had an energy drink just before this. Not an energy drink, it's a Coke. The Talks Theatre was absolutely jam-packed every day of that show. We had Gardener's Question Time. We had Terry Walton there. We had... Who else did we have? James Alexander. Agents of Field were brilliant. Life at Number 27. Donegan even got in there. That's incredible, isn't it? Which drags me over to the show gardens. Absolutely. By the way, guys, if you want a little tour of the flower show, then head over to the podcast. This is like a little advert in between. But I do a whole tour of the flower show on the Skinny Jean Gardener experience. It's available in all of your apps where you listen to stuff. Talking of Mr. Donegan and the show gardens, there were some incredible gardens this year with some fantastic inspiration. Like, so much inspiration you could take away. One, Nature's Takeover. I loved that. Everything there was upcycled, recycled. There was like even like the bed springs. You know, the springs in a bed were inside the garden. I like that idea. My wife would have. I like that thinking. Then there was the Garden, which is actually called the yard garden. Why would you start a add word with X if it's the garden. Yeah, ex-garden? Yay. Ex-arden. Ex-arden. It's got a hard landscape garden with lots of rocks and metal and like a pond in the middle. There's some pictures on my Instagram. Plug the Instagram. Plug the Instagram. Then the Perennial Garden from Mr. Donegan and Ed Burnham. Wow. Now that, everyone, was a little bit of Chelsea in Cardiff. Slightly biased because they are my friends, but I love that garden. Really nicely put together. Really professional looking. And again, really nice idea which you can put in your own garden, because that's what gardens are all about. If you're gonna go to a show garden, then you want to get ideas for your own garden. Have I said garden enough? But coming a close second, very close second, was a garden and it had a den made of pallets. I'm a big pallet fan. In fact, someone just said when I told them I was writing a book, is it going to be 101 ways to use a pallet? But it's not. But it was an awesome den made out of pallets. I absolutely loved it. Such a great idea. That said, I don't think Olive's going to end up with it in her garden yet. Moving away from the show gardens, not one, but two floral marquees with some incredible plants and displays as well. In fact, I was lucky enough to interview Andy from Andy's Air Plants, which I need to get some air. I told Andy I was going to buy some, but I forgot. I will get, next time I see you, Andy. Next time I see you, won't watch this. Nah. But some incredible displays by, like, daffs. I know I'm going off on tangents, but daffodil displays, beautiful. Really gets me excited about gardening at this time of year. And also, it must be quite hard for them growers and plantsmen. That's one of them. It must be quite hard for them gardeners and plantsmen to get them plants looking at their best for that time of year. I mean, literally the week before we had snow, so... and then it's sunny. Did get a tan. Yep. And obviously the fantastic stalls and people selling their products in the middle, which was great, and some awesome displays for them as well. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's because I've been part of it this year or there's been a big social media influx, but people seem to be a lot more excited about RHS Cardiff this year. And it, ladies and gentlemen, probably because I was there, but they did get a record on attendance at the weekend. So that is big fist bumps, Anna. Big fist bumps. Love that. Love that. Probably because I was doing the social media show. Wasn't because of that. Might have probably lost people because of that. And as a showground, it's not massive. Like when you think Chelsea, it's actually just a little bit bigger probably than Chelsea's showground, but there's so much packed into it. Like so much. Plus it's right in the middle of Cardiff, so if you want to just pop in there, have a little look around. Oh, we'll pop out to the castle. Should we pop out to the castle? Let's pop out to the castle. I didn't pop out to the castle. Should have. Because it's so close to town, it's easy to pop in, it's not our town, is it, a city? It's easy to just pop into the city, pop back into the showground. It's such a great opportunity. So RHS Cardiff has become my #1 flower show to visit for families this year. If you fancy getting into gardening at the start of the year, it's the best one to go to because it gets you excited, gets the old imagination started. I can't speak today. Gets the old cogs turning at the start of the year so you can do stuff in your own garden. It's worth a trip to Cardiff from here, from Essex, in Essex. Takes about 4 hours. Seems like a long time, but it's worth it if you're going for a weekend. But I also know we have people from America watching this YouTube channel, so slightly longer. Out of 10, I'm giving it a big old 8. Puts us on the top. On the top of the leader, we've not actually got a leaderboard, we've just got a picture of the Beatles, but on top of the Beatles there. RHS Cardiff. That's it for this week. I'm sorry I've not been uploading much, but I'm hoping to get back on the upload trail very soon. once I finish writing this book. Probably see you next year.